Terrance Levi, and we are at Christian Life Center Church, which is the church that I got saved in and my ministry started out.
Cool. And is this the 15-year anniversary of Street Life?
15 years.
Yeah.
The ministry started, I think, 3 or 4 months after I got saved. And I didn't even know it was ministry I was starting. I just, felt like I needed to tell people about Jesus that were involved in the same stuff I was before I found him. And that's how the ministry got started.
Yeah. And you said you started out with a couple of break dancers and some spaghetti. Were you intent on doing a hip-hop church, or where did that come from?
No. Those were the only people in the church that were interested in what I had to say.
Yeah.
So those kids would let me preach to them, and spaghetti was cheap. And so that's what we did. They had the breakdancing mat, and when we fed them some spaghetti, and it just grew out of that, man. I didn't never say, well, hey, I want to do this, or I see down the road doing this. We just went where God took us.
Yeah. Why was it important for you to do a reunion for this thing?
A lot of times, Sketch, what I do is if I'm prompted by the Holy Spirit to do something, I'll do it. I didn't know what was going to come out of it. It just seemed like the thing to do. But if I had any prompting, it was this. It was what I talked about tonight. I got tired of seeing people that I had served God with on the Facebook backsliding and proud of it. And so if there was any one motivation, it would have been that one. And I just want to get everybody together like a dad would. And my preaching wasn't very deep today. It was very simple. And, I just wanted to remind people, man, the same God that loved them then, that they served back then, hey, he's still there now, and he wants you to come back.
Yeah. And finally, what advice would you have for somebody that may want to do something similar to this as far as an urban street ministry kind of thing?
Yeah. I would advise them to do it. I think there's a lot of people that are interested in urban things. It's kind of broadened quite a bit and defined, of course, by the music heavily. But I would advise them to do it, man. Kids love it. Young people love it, and you want to attract them. I think it's the honey that attracts young people. Urban ministry, whether they're white or in the suburban neighborhood or Hispanic ghetto, whatever. Urban things attract young people.
Yeah. Cool. Any final words on this evening, or?
Final words on this evening, everybody. We had a good crowd. I was a little bit surprised at the success we had on the crowd. People got a chance to see each other. Some of these people ain't seen each other in 12, 13 years. And so I'm blessed that they got a chance to sit down and talk. And my prayer is that some of those relationships that will reform, that they can even go to a greater level now. So to God be the glory. I'm just a dude with less value than a bologna sandwich with no mayonnaise. I'm just a dude. And I just try to do a little bit of something for God, man. That's all I can say.